Friends, welcome back. Big Deno plays Kingdom Death. We're on Lantern Year 21. We're about to face off against a Kingsman for the first time in this campaign. This People of the Sun campaign is a bit of fun. One thing I will definitely observe about the People of the Sun, it errs on the side of easy, but we're about to find out if that is the case and if we do get through this campaign victorious or if we fail. We have 4 wonderful survivors that are absolutely going to rock my socks off. Emiko, who is wielding nothing actually. No, Wrath. I haven't updated her stuff, but you can see down here she's got Wrath and a full thing over there. So I'll come back and update that. It's a rolling set, in fact, and she has a shield because we're about to face off against Buffhead. Zada, she's here, so she's wearing the Count set with the Perfect Slayer. Now, anyone would think that this was prepared and planned. It wasn't. I've upped her speed twice, and it's -2 speed on the Slayer, so it's just glorious. But that wasn't actually planned, that's fluke. Rex, our Verminist with Qatar, Longclaw Golden Plate set, Leaping for Victory, and finally, Felix, our super verminist, and we are finally going to do something that we said we were going to do, which is rock the Queen of Hands. Now, when he departs, he actually has to gain a systemic pressure to be even able to depart because he's duty bound. So that's fun, which means he gets 5 deflect tokens. Just 5, you say? Yes, 5. 5 deflect tokens upon arrival. Everyone's going to have survival to burn. I'll go and update the stats and stuff you can see on our timeline. Kingsman level 2 and then Kelenium Butcher level 3. It's exciting, and if we can get through the Kelenium Butcher, I feel like we'll make it home. So I'll come back very shortly and we'll get set up for the showdown. All right, friends. This fight should be fun. King's Combat, Outfighting, King's Aura, Weak Spot, and Silent Hymn, hum. Silent Hymn's actually going to be a real pest for us, but we do have the Ratherbone Harness, which is exceptional. It is 11 of these. 1, 2, 3. 11 of those. 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a legendary card, which is in here. I was contemplating battle tempo and how I was going to handle it, and I realised, yeah, I'm not actually that worried about battle tempo. It's probably going to knock us down. I did save an endeavour for Sauna Shrine. I was contemplating Forbidden Dance, but instead I did some other thing. I completely spaced on that at the end of the last thing. So Sauna Shrine, we gain 2 strength tokens and add +1 to all hit locations. So let's depart. We got 1,000,000 survival, and let's do all of our things that we need to do. So Felix, he gains 5 deflect tokens, and then he's going to gain 2 strength tokens also. Now that is actually important because stuff. Rexy. So Rexy has gained an extra death token this year. He gains 2 strength tokens. And then at the start of the showdown, everyone gains a strength token from Red Fist. How good's that? It is good, Deno. Yes, it is. I'm going to have to use something else to mark those because that is outstanding. So, what am I going to do? I'll use black dice. Okay, so we got 3 strength tokens. Boom. 3 strength tokens. Now, Red Fist allows us to spend those in place of survival, which is awesome for this fight. He's also got Gozerka, so he's currently got 5 tokens, which is awesome. And he's got Sour Death. He can encourage himself to stand up. Delightful. Zeta. So she... we were able to depart with her because the death count was updated last year when we made the Perfect Slayer. She gains 3 strength tokens, and then she will lose 4 survival, 1, 2, 3, 4, which will gain her another 2 strength tokens, giving her a total of 5. A speed and a movement token, which she can potentially eat again. And she's going to be able to use her movement tokens to attack. Delightful. And Emiko is our last one. So Emiko also gains strength tokens. She's got Gastromancer. So she only has 3. Excellent. So Sauna Shrine done. Everyone gains 1 to all hit locations. Zeta, 1. She's also got a spiked shield, which Scribe doesn't recognise. So she's got 1 to all hit locations, 1, 2 from the lion gear, and 1, 2 from the golden plate, but not for the head. And Felix, 1 to all hit locations. Should be a good fight, friends. Should be a good fight. All right. So this comes with 2 random terrain cards. So we'll shuffle those. Oh, I've just spilled cards everywhere like an absolute spud. Stand by. What an absolute classic Deno move that was. 2 random terrain cards. There's a Bug Patch and there's a Mammoth Leaf for us to bounce around on. Mammoth Leaf will indeed be fun. I'm going to leave the terrain cards there. Bug Patch we're not going to worry about, but Mammoth Leaf, boing, boing. We can bounce into the blind spot. How good is that? I mean, we don't want to do that with him. He just wants to pounce, but... All right. So, this is going to be outstanding. Ah, Kingsman. Crystal Skin helps, by the way. You'll see, if you haven't seen before. Great, so we'll shuffle this. Do we go first? Yep, we go first. Everybody has a shield. So the trap is a non-event. Battle pressure is the real event. Okay, so whom do we start with? At the start of the survivor's turn, all survivors gain a -1 movement token. So we'll calculate that for everyone as we go. Why has Felix got a -1? Oh yeah, Felix is our Queen of Hands person. Okay, so let's start with Rex. So Rex is going to move 1. He's speed 5, so he goes down to speed 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not going to be able to pounce into the rear. No, Rexy. No. We don't really need to pounce into the rear, don't I? I mean, we can jump into the rear. No, so we'll go to here and then we'll pounce 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So that's a dash. Done. So when he pounces, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speed. Four speed, sorry. Why do I think he's 5 speed, Rex? I'm getting confused with our other guy. So these all hit on 3+. So that's 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, and this one. So we will cancel the reflex reaction on that, and we'll do nothing with those. So this will critical on a 9. And then his toughness, what toughness are you? 15. So our long claw is 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the pounce 9. So we're needing a 6 in total with a 9 on the yellow dice to crit. So that's a wound. Did we want to do our thing? Probably not for that one. So we do 1 wound. Good start, Rexy. Has Rexy got guitar proficiency? You bet he does. Rexinator. What a guy. Has he got crystal skin? No, he's just a shitlord. Zada. So Zada, she is going to use her count set. During your act, you may spend an attribute token to activate a melee weapon and attack once per round. So Zada is going to dash. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's down to speed 5 also. She will then use the mammoth leaf to jump into the rear. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can jump up to 7 spaces away. Then activate a weapon at +3 strength. Well, the weapon that I would like to activate is the Perfect Slayer. And so, it's slow, it's sharp. We are attacking in the blind spot. And so we're hitting on a 4+. That's 2 hits, including a perfect hit. Do we have anything for a perfect hit? No, we do not. 1, 2. Great. So this is devastating 2, and it is sharp. We have no luck. We get to roll the wound and then decide where we'll take it. So that is a fail. So we will use our hidden Crimson Jewel reroll, sure. So that is a 3, which is a wound, which means it does 1, 2, 3 wounds. This reflex will happen. We'll target the attacker with a basic action. So the basic action for this guy is here, I don't know. Full move towards the target. And then he will swing and use outfighting to go like so. And he's there, so this one's going to be cancelled. It's just going to be there, so we will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 speed. The basic action hits on a 3+. Our evasion is 2. So 1, 2 misses and 2 hits. Yep, so 2 hits. These go to the hand and the hand. So these are 4 damage apiece, however they go down to 3 because of our Lion Slayer cloak. And that is the end of that attack. So we can't absorb our token to make an attack. Return all battle pressure cards to the top of the deck is what happened. Yes. Boom. All right, we will bounce. It's quite fun having the leaf. We're going to bounce with our Emiko. Wrath. Do we want a Wrath? No, we don't want a Wrath, Deno. We want to use Calcified Digging Claws. Yeah. So we're going to go with Felix. He's going to move 1, 2 to there. He's down to speed 3 with a dash, and then he's going to bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paired attack with the Calcified Digging Claws, hitting on a 2+. On a 1+ if you want to get technical, on a 0+. All hits, including a perfect hit. Now, he doesn't have hissing things, does he? No. There we go. So that's 6 hits. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a death blow. All right, so these are Katars, so we'll cancel that reflex. And that's our first chosen hit location. So these are sharp, these are critting on a something. 7 is not a crit, but it is absolutely a wound. That reaction is cancelled. Felix is a Katar master. And so he gains a evasion token on a perfect hit. So there's 1. Oh, was it on a perfect hit or? Yeah, I definitely had a perfect hit there. Might have had 2. I'll check that in a second. And the second one to wound here is another wound, because these are wounding on 2s. We do not have 3, we do have 3 understanding. We can spend 5 survival to gain a permanent evasion. We will. Oops, I meant to spend my survival and another survival to do 2 wounds apiece. So that's 1, and this is number 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And did he do a wound? He did do a wound. So there, good. So yeah, he's down to 1 strength token now. And if you hit with a dagger, we're not hitting with a dagger, we're hitting the Katar pickaxe. We roll a 1, we fail to wound, and we can do nothing about that. And that is all. So he has got a permanent evasion, and he's got a temporary evasion. So that's him. So the last person to go will be Emiko. She's going to leap where she is, boing, and she's going to swing with Wrath. She doesn't have a speed. So just 1 hit, it's 2+. That's a 9, which is not a perfect hit, but it is a hit. An impervious hit location, and of course we'll critical. We don't critical, thank goodness. All right, so that is the end of our turn. Now someone could spend, no, nothing. That's it. So battle pressure goes on top of the monster's deck at the start of the monster's turn. That goes there. We'll draw its AI card. It is hook and pull, the furthest threat in field of view and in range. Believe it or not, that is here with Zada. So 4 speed, hitting on a 5 plus. Miss. Hit, hit, hit. Where do those go? Body, hand, waist. We will dodge the hand. Dodge. Which gains us 3 damage apiece. 1, 2, 3, because we're -1. 1, 2, 3. So that's his turn. Then move the monster 2 spaces back without turning. Target suffers grab. So we will move with both Felix and Emiko using a dash. So dash, dash. And they will move 2 spaces back. 1, 2. He'll then go 1, 2, and she'll be knocked down on the ground in front of it. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level to the hands. Of course you suffer it to the hands, Zada. It's only 1 damage though because of the Lion Slayer cake. All right, so hook and pull is done. Oh, we're supposed to do it at the start of each monster turn. It performs basic action, so we'll do that. Survivor in blind spot. All right, so everything's the same. It's just going to turn to here, and it's going to target Felix with deflect. So basically, imagine this happens first. Miss, 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 hit. It's deflected. So there's no things that trigger. Done. Then he goes and targets him. Everything's the same. Great. And he is still facing that way. Okay, good. Didn't forget that. Good work, Dano. You're amazing. Fist and Tooth proficiency. We gain another -1 movement token, which is quite problematic for some. Rex is going to dash. Oh, should we just check? Felix doesn't need proficiency. Zada is not wielding a dagger. Emiko is not wielding a thing, so. Okay, so yep, we're going to dash. So speed on Rex is 5 down to 3. 1, 2, and then she's going to pounce to here. 1, 2. 4 speed, hitting on a 2+ or something, 3+. That's 4 hits, including a perfect hit from Rexinator. Go Rexy. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Kingsman staggers and gains -2 toughness if we wound. We will not cancel that reaction, thank you. Oh, we roll a 1. That's it. So that goes away. Toughness is not really our problem anyway, nor is survival there. Okay, perfect Slayer time on your Rexy. Rex, the best a man can get. Zada. So she's going to give up one of her negative movement tokens to make an attack with the perfect Slayer. She hits 3 times or twice. Twice. No. Twice. Unfortunate. She's already devastated in 2. 1, 2. Regal faceplate. Great. This is sharp. It's devastating too. We roll a 6 and a 9. That is 1, 2, 3. Wound. If the attacker is within 2 spaces of the Kingsman, they suffer -2 accuracy tokens. We're fine with that for right now because we can spend those. This one we'd love to critical. We do not critical, but we do 1, 2, 3. All right, so this has a reflex action. Now, what we can do is, someone has Sun Eater. Not, is it Felix, or did I not bring the Sun Eater? No, I didn't bring Sun Eater. Why didn't I bring the Sun Eater? That was dumb. Yeah, okay. So the reflex is going to trigger. He's going to go 1, 2. It's going to knock back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. And that is the end of that. Now, someone has the ability to encourage themselves. Who is that? Is it Rexy? Why'd you have to do that, Rex? Felix doesn't have the ability to do that. Felix loses his evasion token from when he was knocked down. Yeah, and we got no encourage ability. Yep, so that's the end of our turn. All right, so at the start of his turn, he performs basic action. He goes for the closest threat. That's either one we want. We will go for Rexy. He's going to encourage himself to stand up. So he'll go here, swing with his 4 speed, Rexy's evasion 2. So hit, 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 miss. So 3 hits. Rexy will probably dodge one of these, but maybe he won't. Body, head, hands. These are 4 damage each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they suffer knockback 5, as indicated by the direction of the arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, got something for knockback? No. And bash. So knockdown. On your Rexy. So that's the end of the basic action. So now the monster draws his AI card, and it is Force Thrust. The closest threat in field of view and range. He just turns like so. And he's just going to go 4 speed onto Zada. Miss, miss, hit, hit. Zada's got no deflect tokens. Haven't got a block. Actually, I used a token. Yeah, she has a block. A spiked buckler block. So that blocks a hit, and on a 9+, he suffers a wound. He suffers a wound. And then we dodge the other hit. Okay, so that's it. So don't suffer bash and knockback 5. Okay, so we just need to do 2 wounds. Everyone stands up, and what we're going to do now is use this person with the frog doggles and have a look at what's on top of the deck. Oh, these are on top of the deck, don't they? Pest. Absolute pest. 3 tokens at -3. Now, Rexy will jump and dash. So Rexy is speed 4, which goes down to 2. 1, 2. Just go to there, leap to there, swing with the thing, get rid of those battle pressures. Gets rid of 3 battle pressures. He's not adjacent, so he's going to do nothing else. And then, that's Rexy done. And then we will use Emiko, who has the rainbow wing belt, to flip her tokens that are 3 negative ones to positive ones. So she is suddenly movement 7. And she will then position herself in the rear with, no, we can't do her. Who's the other person with crystal skin? It's Wex. No, it's Felix. Fist and tooth, I suppose. What are you attacking with, Emiko? Felix needs to spend all of his survival to get rid of the tokens, is that right? At any time may spend all, oh that's right, yeah. So we'll just do this. Felix does not have crystal skin. Rex does not have crystal skin. Does Felix have crystal skin? No. Yep. So Felix is going to go and spend all of his survival to clear off all the tokens. So he goes back to movement 4. He'll then spend a strength token to dash which gets him to here. He's then going to swing with the Katars, 6-speed paired Katars. He hits 6 times, however, he's going to discard all of those except for 1 to gain luck. This has ruined my plan because he is wearing, no, he's not wearing heavy gear. Hiya! So he's criticaling on something crazy. 8 is a critical, so the knee is shattered. He's got 1 wound remaining. He's going to do double things there. The 3 battle pressures are back on top of the deck. That's a pest move right there. Absolute pest move. So Felix is done. Zada's going to move 1, 2, 3. Swing with the Perfect Slayer using a -1 accuracy token, so she's only effectively -1 accuracy. Hit, hit, and that one misses, doesn't it? Oh. She can still do it, but she's doesn't have crystal skin, so. We don't want to do the thingy. 1, 2, 3. So there's just 2 of those. She could still make an attack. Do we want her to die? I mean, it's probably fine. She'll consume a movement token, so she now goes to movement 8. I'm a bit annoyed by this. Oh, maybe we're okay. No, we can't surge, Deno. Emiko, have you got Sun Eater? No. Why can't you surge? All right, well, the battle pressure is going to go back on top of the deck, so that's fine. So here's what will happen. We'll just move to here, spending all of our survival. To Oh no, we flipped them all with speed 7, that's right. Speed 7 is awesome. Okay, so it's his turn. He's going to go for the survivor in the blind spot, which is here. All the battle pressure cards are on top of the deck. It's 4 speed. He's got 4 deflect tokens. Miss, miss, hit, hit. So 4 deflect tokens, 2 deflect tokens left. He's then going to go for the closest threat. We'll go here. Her with the golden plate, 4 speed. Hits 3 times. Where do they go? 1, 2, 3. Body, hand, body. We'll dodge the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knockdown. We'll stand up. And then we'll move into here with our katars. We'll bounce rather into here with our katars. These will hit on a 2+ because of our wonderful Qatar proficiency. That's 6 hits. We'll cancel 3 of them. And we'll do 3 of those. We'll move to here. We'll have a look at this. Don't be the trap. It's not the trap. Are we wearing heavy gear? We are not wearing heavy gear because the calcified greaves are just items. So we'll just attempt to hit with the Wrath. We hit on a 2+ because we're amazing. Speed 7. Now we hit on a 2+. Critical on whatever. Just don't roll a 1. It was a 6, so yep, it's a wound. So we do the wound, and the reason why that is relevant is because when you defeat this guy with King's Curse, I've bumped this a little bit, so I'm sorry for that. There we go. King's Curse. Guess what? We don't care about King's Curse because it's not her, it's Emiko. Emiko has crystal skin. You ignore Cursed. Great work. Roll 1d10. We roll the 1. So we gain 2 Broken Lantern and a Monster Organ to our settlement storage. We have Nightmare Training, but that's for level 3. And that's it. We'll advance the year and prepare for the Millennium Butcher. Emiko may ponder Regalism. So everyone gained some Lumi there. Emiko's going to ponder Regalism. I probably could have set their gear up slightly better there to account for how I was going to work that with Crystal Skin, but it is okay. We've done fine. Rexy can ponder Lanternism again. Yes, he can. So we'll do our Regalism ponder on Emiko. So she is pondering at level 2 and she rolls a 6. Gain a Lumi and she gains Combat Conviction and she gains 5 Insanity. Combat Conviction. Perfect hit with a sword. And then our Verminist, the great little guy, he's gone to level 4 Verminism, hasn't he? Transfiguration. Little Rex. Little Rexy. My man. No, he's Lanternism, sorry. Lanternism 4. Oh, I forgot Lanternism 4. Isn't that quite awesome? Oh, something about this reminds me it's awesome. something to do like if your death count matches the year or something like that. Oh, we're so close. Kill some more people, Deno. Sacrifice some people. Ah, yes. Ghost Zerker. They are equal. 4 permanent affinities of your choice. That's right. That's so awesome. We got Ghost Circus some other way. How did we get that? Is there some other way to get Ghost Zerker? Why do I feel like... I'm sure I got Ghost Zerker at some point. Anyway, we gain extra endeavours, which we're not going to spend at all. So, it's wonderful. We might ring the bell a few times, actually, and get some honourable... let's do our settlement event very quickly. I've just cut that in half. We'll go for Elder Council. We've definitely had it. Dark Dentist, I think we've had it. Rivalry, we've had it. Story in the Snow, we've had it. Velvet Fog, we've had it. Weird Dream, we've had it. Birth, we haven't had Birth. We have a new life. And it is a male, and their name is Dewey. Welcome to the team, Dewey. Okay. We're going to set straight up for the butcher, and we're going to pump the butcher. I'll be back soon. The Millennium Butcher. All right. One random terrain card set up normally. However, thanks to our survivors, now we are going to gain a lot of survival. Millennium Butcher. One random terrain card, which is tall grass. That is just delightful. And then we get 2, and we get to choose 1. The Lonely Tree, I don't think will be it, and Debris. We shall not choose or bother putting out any of those, but we have Tall Grass, and that is an absolute frickin' delight. An absolute frickin' delight, I tell you. Yes, it's a delight. Feeling good. I've got all sorts of gear cards all over the place here. So, Tall Grass, we will set that up, and we shall be ready to roll. So we're going first. All right, let me run you through the dealio. Edmond Dantes is joining us, and I'm going to get him because he's got his own special model with Wrath, the legend. Boom. So he's great. He's wearing the Rolling Wrath armor set, and we'll just check if he's got. Yes. Now, Hardy Ego can Frenzy's just like gone, but I don't really want to give up Gastromancer. We will give up Gastromancer though, and we will replace it with Light Whisperer. Not bad. So we depart with 4 knowledges. We gain that. We are wearing Stinky Gear. And that is all. Now, we're going to spend another organ to roll our thing. We get it, so he's going to gain 1, and then he's going to gain 2 strength tokens. Now I was thinking to myself, oh, there's no way you're taking strength tokens into this, Dano, but this specifically says transfer any attribute tokens gained from Frenzy. So we don't have to worry about losing our other strength tokens. Rexy, our backup. So Rexy, he is Red Fist. So everyone gains a strength token at the start of the showdown. So everyone has 3 strength tokens. Very nice. Very nice. Good. He's also got 2 death tokens. No, he's just got 1 death token on arrival. And he also gains 1 strength, 1 accuracy, and 1 evasion while he has a death token, which I have definitely forgotten a number of times. He gains 1 to all hit locations. Arya, our Person of the Sun, an absolute jet. Also has Red Fist. Everyone's got 4. Everyone's got 4 strength tokens. This guy better not eat my strength tokens, eh? Get out of here, butcher. You spud. You absolute spud. And she's obviously got all of her Qatar dealio. She can depart, that's fine. So she's going to start with 4 deflect tokens right there. Did we have duty bound on Rex? No. Did we have duty bound on Edmond? No. We've kept the Hardy Ego to avoid the frenzy brain trauma. That is awesome. It'd almost be worth buying Hardy Ego for everyone. Duty bound, yep. So, oh, and she gains 3 to all hit locations. Belly, physiognomy, we've done. All of that stuff, great. So she's got 4 strength tokens. And that is all wonderful. And she's got a shield with the Perfect Slayer. All right. So, shield with Perfect Slayer, girl. Rexy, Arya. Arya, you legend. All right. I didn't give her 1 to all hit locations either. So this guy is toughness 16 with 2 speed, 2 damage, 2 accuracy, and an evasion. Now, we are going to look for that critical if we can. Belly will lose 4 survival. 1, 2, 3, 4. But she will gain a movement token, a strength token, 2 strength tokens, and a speed token. So she's actually got 6 strength tokens. Delightful. Okay, so we go first. So she wants to be there. He wants to be there. She wants to be. So she's going to leap over the back. So, all right. We're going first. The Butcher is invincible. But by golly, are we going to give it a crack. I lost last time I fought this guy, so this will be a challenge. But we'll give it a crack. All right. Who do we start with? I think we start with Rex. So Rex, our guy, he's evasion 5. And he is going to use Light Whisperer with his 5 tokens. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Light Whisperer with his 5 tokens, so we'll have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see the trap already. Reflex. Failure's fine. Death blow. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that on top. We're going to put the trap on the bottom. And that's going to go there. He's actually not wanting to be right there. He wants to be there. Yeah. No, actually we do want him in. We do want him in. Actually, what speed is he? He's only speed 4, so he's going to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Edmond is going to go next. He's going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and he's going to go into that position there. Edmond is going to swing with the Wrath. With Wrath, he hits on a 2+. He gains an extra speed because he's a sword master. And he hits twice. Master! Master! All right, so we are criticaling on a, I don't know, 5+ or something. So we'll roll and see. That's a critical. Great having deadly. So we may gain the Mighty Strike Fighting Art. Do we have duty bound? We do not. We will not gain the Mighty Strike Fighting Art. Sure, we will. We'll gain a Systemic Pressure. Get duty bound later on. And we're fine. We don't get it. So then, that does a wound. And because of our the tokens that he has, which is an evasion and 2 accuracy, it is going to do 4 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see how many of those wounds get through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Positive start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Death blow down. This one, we wound on a 2+. That's a wound. I'll just confirm that. Yes, Wrath is strength 22, and that doesn't even include our strength tokens. So that's a wound, and it also gets through. 1, 2, just 1. Okay. Good start from Edmond Dantes. All right, now we know the trap is coming up. We know it is at the bottom of this. The Butcher has lost his evasion tokens and his accuracy tokens. So do we push the limit and try and cancel the trap? She's got 4 deflect tokens. We'll go for it. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she'll leap. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where does she need to be, Dano? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's here, she goes to here. She leaps into the blind spot of the Butcher with the long claw. So Edmund's gone, Rex is gone, Edmund has dashed, Arya's dashed. All right. So she's speed 6, long claw. This is a risk, but we're going to try for it anyway. She can cancel some of these reactions. 1's a miss. Perfect hit gives us an evasion. I wonder if I should have put that over there. Yeah, I'm going to put that there because we knew this was happening. So 1 evasion token because she scored a perfect hit with a Qatar. She's hit more than 3 times in an attack. And she's got 1,000,000 deflect tokens, so that's nice. She can dodge as many times as she would like. She doesn't need to dodge. So long claw is 12 plus 5, 17 strength at the moment, and she gets to roll 3. But all that matters right now is 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we cancel the trap? Dano. We can cancel the trap. Okay. So, failure reaction we're fine with. That reflex is bad. That wound is fine. That reflex is okay. So we will cancel this reaction and we're rolling this. We will spend our survival and we will spend all of our strength tokens, but we will gain a single strength token back. So we'll just see what we roll. That's definitely a wound. So we cancel that reaction. It does 2 wounds, 1, 2. Do the wounds get through? 1 does, 1 doesn't. This reaction is also cancelled. It's a wound. Do the wounds get through? Actually, I'm not sure if that's the right way to do that. Maybe, When the butcher is wounded, roll 1d10. On a result of an 8 plus, the wound roll fails. Yeah, all right, so that one gets through. So 1, 2. This one, it's a wound. Does it get through? Yes, it does. He suffers -2 toughness until the end of the round. 1, 2. This one, does it get through? No, it doesn't. That's a failure. Turn to the attacker and intimidate. On a 5 plus, nope. So that one's done. And this one is a wound. Does it fail? It does not. 1, 2. Attacker rolls 1d10. If it's higher than their courage, it is not higher than our courage. Aria, you've done a great job. You've done an absolutely outstanding job. Come on, Deno, boss rush. Boss rush, baby. All right, who we got left? Just the perfect Slayer. Okay. Belly, she'll dash. What's her evasion? Yeah, she's rubbish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So Belly's going to swing with the perfect Slayer. She's in the side. She's going to use the speed token to swing. She hasn't yet used her basic action, her normal action. 3 hits, including a perfect hit. Now, on a perfect hit with a grand weapon, what happens? Something good happens. That might only be if you're a master. Is it? I should go and look at it this way. This is going well, Deno. Keep it up. Grand weapon mastery. Oh, Deno. Get it together. Who's got grand weapon specialization? Emiko. If you critically wound, the monster is knocked down, gain 1 accuracy. So we actually hit 3 times. All right. 1, 2, 3. Super dense. Our perfect slayer is not frail. We have 3 plus courage, I think. It's not Emiko. It's Belly. Yep. We have courage 6, and this is a failure. So we're happy to do it in this order because this reflex does nothing. This also wounds on a 2 plus. It's already devastating, so we're fine. So 2 plus, that's a 1. We'll use our hidden crimson jewel into a 3. That wounds. Does the wound get through? It doesn't. Idiot. This one, it wounds. Does it get through? It does. 1, 2, 3. This one has a failure action. It fails. No. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. We still have our normal action, by the way. So basic action. Oh, he lost his accuracy. What a dickhead. All right, basic action. So he's got 4 speed, hitting on a 4+, which goes to 6+. So hit twice. They both hit the head. They're both 3 damage. Goes down to 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Because of our Lion Slayer cloak. We still have our normal attack. So we'll swing with our normal attack. She's also dashed. Come on. Hits twice. 1, 2. Well, impervious, we gained insanity. And this one, the butcher is knocked down. If we wound. Which we do. And it gets through. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 wounds left. You absolute pest. You pest. All right. So the first thing that he does at the start of his turn is self-aware. If this is if it's a basic card, he discards it. He's just discarded Screaming. What a dickhead. You idiot butcher. So he draws this one, Hack City. Oh, the closest threat in facing. We need to dash with Belly. Get out of there, Belly. We don't want you to be targeted. You're rubbish. So we'll go to there. He'll turn to there. Oh, this is a bad one to get. Hack City, 4 speed. So goes to 6 speed, hitting on a 4+, 6+, 8+ because of the grease. So that's 1, 2 hits. We will dodge one of those hits and then keep swinging again. It's another one. So it's 2 hits to the body and the hands, and that is 1, 2, 1, 2. If we survive it, we get to do Legendary Lungs. Legendary Lungs. You feel like you're drowning. There is a chance you will learn something. We roll a 2. You learn nothing from the experience. Great. That's it. Now, he does this one, and it's a wild carve. The closest threat in facing. This time we'll make it Aria. She's evasion 6. He needs 10s. And we got 1,000,000 deflect tokens up. All miss. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 1 damage to a random hit location, 1 to the boots, 1 to the waist, 1 to the waist, so 1 to the boots, and a bleeding token, 1 to the waist, and a bleeding token, and 1 to the waist, and a bleeding token. All right. We know the trap is one of these cards. We are absolutely primed for this. So we're going to leap into the blind spot and swing with our 16,000 speed attack. Hitting on a 2+, we gain another perfect hit, which gains us another evasion. I don't even think I added my... Oh no, it's not her. That's Edmond. It's Aria. Yeah, so she's now evasion 7. Can we cancel the trap, Deno? Because there's only 3 cards left. We know it's the trap. That stays there. On a 6+, we cancel the trap. We don't cancel the trap. No! Okay. All survivors within 3 spaces of the monster suffer bash unless they are wearing fur gear. So, Aria is wearing fur gear, and Belly is wearing fur gear, no one else. So, Edmond and Rex suffers bash. Both bashed. Shame for Rexy. Then he's going to swing. He's rolling 4 dice. He's hitting on 11s. Oh, he hits once. It's deflected once. He does nothing. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living on a dream. Belly's standing up. She's going to go now. She's going to swing. And she's going to use a movement token to do it. 3 speed. Hitting on a 4+ will definitely hit. Perfect Slayer. 5+, 4+, 3+. Yep. So 2 hits. They are this and this, which we're fine with both of those. Wounding on a 2. Okay, and wounding on a 2. Double 1s. We swing again. That is some bullshit there, Dano. Some bullshit. Hits twice. 1, 2. Let's try with my green dice to wound. That's a wound. Does it get through? Why do you do that? This one's first, because there's no reaction on that. Wound. Does it get through? Come on, Dano, stop this stop this bullshit, you idiot. All right, someone can encourage themselves to stand up, and it's Rex. Can't ya, Rexy? He's going to encourage himself. He's going to gain a strength token, which takes him to 5 strength tokens. He's given himself the Dano patting the thighs, going, let's go, let's go, let's go. He'll move into there and he'll swing with his calcified digging claws, which are speed 3. 3 hits, no perfect hits. 1, he just trapped as well, didn't he? He did. Oh. Perform basic action. Oh, hang on. Now he can't stand for any reason until the end of the next monster turn. Okay, so he suffers 3 brain damage. Oh no, he's frenzied now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's frenzied. So he gets 1 insanity, a strength token, and a speed token. So that's Rexy's back here, suboptimal. And then Edmond is also suffering 1, 2, 3, which means he gains a strength token. He gains a speed token, beneficial for us. And that's it. So he can't stand either. All right, we got 2 frenzied survivors. Things just got hairy. And that could have been over because I had 4 hits with a perfect Slayer and not a single one of them went through. Very good, very good, very good. All right. So it's the monster's turn. So this stays how it is. This goes here. He does scorn. He discards that, you dickhead. Again. He does hack Thitty, closest threat in facing. It's the same chick, it's Belly again. Come on, Belly. Belly is in grass at least this time, so we could lose Belly here. She's only evasion 4, so 6 speed, hitting on a 4+, goes to 6+, goes to 8+. 1, 2, 4 hits, Dano. We'll dodge 1. So 3 more hit rolls. No more hits, so 3 in total. To the head, body, body. It's 2 damage apiece. Legendary lungs again. There's a chance you will learn something. She does not learn anything. And this one is Wild Carve. Closest threat in facing. I suppose if Belly dies, we're okay with that, really. 4 speed, hitting on 8s. 1 hit, target gains a bleeding token, and then she'll gain another bleeding token. Goes to the hands, which is 2 damage. She suffers 1 to a random hit location to the hands, as does Arya to the head. Are you ready? And to the body of Edmond. Also suffers a bleeding token, as does Arya. It's our turn. Everyone stands up thanks to Fist and Tooth proficiency. These guys are frenzied. We know there's a trap. Arya's just going to swing where she is. She's speed 6. Speed 5 actually. Hits, including a perfect hit. So she goes to evasion 8. Can she cancel the trap that we know is on the deck? She can. Get out of here, trap. So she gets 1. And then she reshuffles the hit location deck. And then she draws another 1, 2, 3. So the cleaver is impervious. She gains an insanity. She will be critting, but there's no crit, so we'll cancel this reaction. This is a reflex. It's a perfect wound, but that doesn't mean anything. Does it get through? It does. Could have spent our survival to make this devastating. We'll do that. So if this wound gets through, this failure reaction is also cancelled. That's a wound. Gets through. 1, 2. Butcher! Boom, 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 baby. So there's 2 things that I think we did really well in that fight. Well, when I say we, I mean the fucking survivors, the Jets. The first thing that we did was we cleared off the accuracy buff and the evasion buff using Wrath. And that's a very powerful ability, Wrath's ability. I've got to say, I think it's absolutely outrageous. We're about to kick the shit out of the Black Knight with it too. So that was the fight I was worried about, friends. We face a Kingsman level 3. We didn't get too much trouble in that last one. We'll face a Black Knight level 3, and we're going to archive 16 fucking wounds from his toughness tokens. And then we'll face the Great Devourer. So 2 wonderful fights in that episode. We're going to return from the showdown. We're going to gain some survivor victory things. Complete the showdown. 2 hunt XP. Romanticism and regalism. We'll return and advance the year. We've got 1 million endeavours. We've got 1 million things, but we don't need to do anything. They each gain 2 courage. That was awesome. Edmond is going to see the truth. So what does he get for see the truth? Oh, he gets an 8, so he's got sour death as well. It's not see the truth. Yeah, it is see the truth. He's got a Drydocanthus, so he's fine. He doesn't get blinded. Yeah, we've annihilated this one, friends. We've absolutely annihilated it. See the truth. He's got sour death. He can encourage himself. Fun. It's actually surprisingly useful in this. Normally I'm not a fan of the old sour death, but yeah, Rexy, he gains 2 courage, but he's already got see the truth. Arya, she gains 2 courage. She won't see the truth yet. And finally, Belly, She gains 2 courage and she falls just short of seeing the truth. So we'll just whip this back over again. So gain 2 courage. In its place is a trophy lantern. I don't think we're going to use a trophy lantern, but I'm sure it's fun. 5 broken lanterns, a cold living flesh, Forsaken mask, so we can archive it to make the mask maker, which is awesome. I didn't even have to use my calcified ripple patterns on 7+ to ignore hits. Yeah. Million broken lanterns. We're going to turn them into iron so we can make ourselves a Scythe of Doom. Just so we've got a Scythe of Doom, we can say we did it. We're doing it, we're making a Scythe of Doom. I got it out just so I could do it. Scythe of Doom. Devastating, deadly, sharp, doom-bound. I mean, we faced it. We got the trap 4 times there, so that was four doom things. So that's fine. So scrap smelting. Make the leather if we need it, and then we will do a sauna shrine. So we get the sauna shrine. It's all done bar the shouting, I think, friends. I can't see us going down with these absolute superstar survivors now. And I haven't even used Nova. Nova! I'm going to save Nova for the final battle. Nova. I think we also archived up to, we got up to Hissing Arms 3, didn't we? With Aria. Mirror Eyes 3. We did. On a perfect hit when you make a paired attack. Yeah, pretty great. All right, friends. Well, that's it. We'll catch you all in the next episode where we face off against a level 3 Kingsman. Big Dano out. I completely forgot we're going to do a settlement event. I'm just going to grab one. It's this one here. Dark Seamstress. Stranger in the Dark. Fun one. Fun one. Roll of dice. It's a 9. Gain a population and a founding stone. Great. I'm glad I restarted the video for that. No, I love it. I love settlement events. They're one of my favourite parts of the game. Except when you don't draw marrow hunger in any fucking thing. Did I draw a settlement event last time? I'm sure I did. Stranger in the Dark. What did I draw? I drew something. What a great time. All right, Kingsman level 3. We'll set it up, friends. Look forward to seeing the next episode. Big Dino out. I retract that. We need to ponder. Mostly just Edmond Dantes. Because Belly's probably not going out again. Romanticism. Gain a Lumi. Edmond Dantes. He's so romantic. And he will roll a 6. White Secret. I think he can surge without spending survival. Because he is going to subtract 7 from the Lumi roll on White Secret. White Secret is gain Sweet Battle. Haven't we just absolutely annihilated this campaign? Story of the Ageless Man. It's a 7, so he rolls a 1. Gain an accuracy and a strength. No problem. Story of the Ageless Man. Edmond Dantes. What we're going to do is get him a speed. Is there a vermin? Can we give a vermin to eat, get him a speed? Let's just eat a vermin and roll a speed thing. Nightmare Tick. No, there's no for a speed one. I just want to get a permanent speed so I can swing my wrath and get 1,000,000 dice. All right, we're good. I'm just crafting. I'm going to craft the Doom thing. The Doom thing. The sign of Doom. I've definitely got it. Is it in the pads? Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Big Dano out.